Live anywhere right now. It is just there it is. Hi guys. Hello. Celeste Sowder here. I went live way before anyways. I pressed the button before it let me in. So hi. If you are seeing this part, hashtag replay. Hello. Okay, so I'm super excited. I'm totally going to geek out with y'all today. So you're just gonna, I don't know, if this kind of stuff actually interests you, but you're not exactly sure where to start, then follow along. If you are interested in learning how to build a personal brand and get some content going really quickly, follow along. It's when I say accelerator, it's an acceleration for real. So hello. I am going to I do want to make sure. Hello. I did want to make sure that y'all could hear me. So we're good. All right. Hi guys. Hello. So we are going, I'm gonna totally geek out. Celeste Sowder here. I am the founder of the Soul Sister Project. The program that we just launched is called the Soul Sister Accelerator, and it is in the school platform, the school app. And so I'm going to be showing you a little bit about that. But I'm going to build the Rise and Shine with Celeste live today. So I've been kind of playing around with it with the Soul Sister Project, and I've been playing around with it for my own personal brand. And I realized in playing around with the different types of things that I wanted to build a brand on, I realized that I had been not niched down enough in my personal branding. And it muddied the waters. And even Facebook's I don't know what you're talking about and what you're doing. And it's probably kind of thinking the same way, right now, because I'm on here talking about this, but it's fine. I'm going to be moving over and changing some things up in the next few months. But for right now, this is kind of how it has to be. So I am live on YouTube, on my own personal page, and on the Soul Sister Project on Facebook. So welcome everyone. Hello. So we're gonna geek out a little bit. We're gonna have fun, and I'm gonna build a brand with y'all. So we're gonna build up the Rise and Shine with Celeste while I am on live tonight. So I guess we'll see what happens. Please say hello as you're popping on. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Let's see here. Share screen. So I'm going to share. I want to go over here to. I have a Chat GPT pulled up. So hi guys, we're gonna play around. You know what? I want to show you before we go over to Chat GPT. I want to show you the inside of the Soul Sister Project. All right, or the Soul Sister Accelerator on the school platform. So let's see. All right. So I am sharing. I just want to make sure that we are okay. That's how I did not want to look. Okay, there we go. All right. So I'm inside the Soul Sister Accelerator on the school platform. Y'all, this is it's really quite cool. All right. So we are inside. This is the phase 1. So I'm building this out as we go. I do have quite a bit of stuff done in this phase 1. So when you do decide to become a member of the Soul Sister Accelerator, you'll come in and there's actually things that you can go ahead and apply and build and start building out this authentic brand. Okay. So here's the start here button, and we have several different things. So leading with heart on social media is all about, do you start a new page? Are you leading with heart? And I was kind of talking about that before I clicked over here, is that I had muddied up my personal page. And so over the next month, 2 months, 90 days, we'll give it 90 days. I am going to be splitting off into different categories. So the Soul Sister Project is going to be in its own entity. I will still be leading there. And the Soul Sister Accelerator is part of that. It's the program. And then I'll be doing Rise and Shine, which is my 7 a.m. devotionals and things like that. And then I'll also have my own page where I can go back to doing the things that I really love to do, which is, dopamine dressing, talking about God, talking about joy, finding joy. So this is what differentiates us as far as how we can take AI and apply it to authenticity. All right. How we can take AI and make it an authentic thing for ourselves. All right. So this is phase one. We're in discover and define. Our first thing we're going to do is interview ourselves. And so I've done several different interviews with several different, like I said, I have 4 different arms of my own personal branding, social media, well, not personal branding, but like the Soul Sister Project. I have 4 different things that I am doing social media for. And so I've done different interviews. This is the really cool thing about AI is that when you start feeding it very specific instructions, very specific things, it gets very specific about its content that it creates for you. All right. So first thing we're going to do is interview. And so here is the list of interviews that I have going on right now. I want to make sure that is showing. Yep. Okay. So I have 20 different interviews right now, anywhere from aspiring thought leaders to authors and publishers, down to travel and hospitality entrepreneurs, and everything in between. We've got real estate, we've got social media influencers. They all have their own interview. All right. So I've done several different interviews for the different things that I'm doing. Tonight, I'm going to do an aspiring thought leader interview. The thing about doing the interview through the Soul Sister Project, Soul Sister Accelerator, the program, that I really teach to use a voice and text tool. So whether you are on an iPad or an iPhone, that is already built into the keyboard. If you're on like a Windows laptop kind of thing, that's where I'm at right now. There is actually a Chrome extension called Voice and Text. And so when you do the interview, you just basically speak the answers into your microphone, into your computer, if you don't have an actual like microphone, stuff like that. And the AI will actually pick up on the nuances of your voice. So, all right. I am going to go over here to my chat GPT that is pulled up. We're going to just build a brand, guys, while we are live. So just stick with me. I'm going to go over here, just make sure there's no comments. If you're watching live, please say hello. All right. So I am on chat GPT. Okay. I do want to go over here and give me just a second. I am going to hide that for now. Okay. So I'm going to go over here to ChatGPT. I've already put in a prompt. This is the biggest thing about ChatGPT is that you have got to prompt it well. This prompt is not the greatest. I have some mega prompts inside the Soul Sister Accelerator that I will be showing y'all in a few minutes. So if you are not seeing this live, you can speed this video up. Just going to let you know. You can speed it up to like 2x if you need to, just to get the gist of this. All right. So I haven't actually filled in my questionnaire for Rise and Shine with Celeste. I'm going to go ahead and just add some transcripts that I have from my lives. And I'm going to see if it will build out a persona with that. So we are going to go over here and I'm just going to pick a few of these transcripts. And okay. So I've selected quite a few of them. That's plenty of stuff. They have my voice. They have like my thoughts and what I believe and all of those things from my lives. Okay. And now I'm going to go and add the actual interview questions from the aspiring thought leader interview. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to copy those and place them into my chat GPT. So I'm going to say, here are the questions that need to be answered utilizing the transcripts that you have available. All right. So y'all, I don't know about you, but I love to play with this kind of stuff. I know that some people are like, this is not my thing, but it's amazing what can happen in such a little amount of time. So I have given it 25 different questions to answer about me, utilizing transcripts that I've just kept from lives I did over the last month. And so it has taken the 25 questions. It's filling it out right now. It's almost done. And I'm super excited to read a couple of these. I saw, so one of the questions in all of the interviews, I put in some silly questions too that would pick up on your personality, your humor, things like that. And one of them is, if you could have any animal as a tiny pocket-sized pet, what would it be? And so I had told ChatGPT that it did have some creative license to answer for me on these types of questions, because I can guarantee you this is not something that I actually talked about in my lives ever, that I wanted, a tiny pocket-sized pet or anything like that. But this is how ChatGPT answered: a tiny elephant. They symbolize strength, wisdom, and resilience, qualities that resonate deeply within me or with me. That's really cool. All right. So I'm pretty impressed. The classic happy dance is a spontaneous, joyous expression of how I feel in the moment, and it lifts my spirits instantly. That's my go-to dance move when no one's watching. Anyways, okay, so I've given it 25 different questions. It has taken all of these and filled them in. Oh, it got my name wrong, but that's okay. My name is Celeste Sowder. It says, I grew up 70 miles from where I currently live, in the middle of a West Texas cotton patch. I'm a farmer's wife living a quiet life far from the hustle and bustle of city life. My journey has been one of deep personal reflection and discovery. I'm in a committed relationship and focus much of my energy on my family and my calling. I'm a public speaker and social media influencer dedicated to sharing my faith and personal experiences to help others. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and I am absolutely, this is fun. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and copy that. Again, this is the interview questions that I have taken from the Soul Sister Accelerator. This is the first step in building an authentic brand utilizing AI. Okay. So I have taken the answers that ChatGPT got me from, it drew from my transcripts. All right. So I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go over here, and I want to go ahead and start building out my rise and shine. So I'm gonna show y'all my Google Drive. Here it is. I'm going to go ahead and start. No, I didn't want to do a file upload. I'm going to go ahead and start a new folder, and I'm going to call it branding, because since I am breaking this part of my social media off onto a new brand, this is the brand for Rise and Shine with Celeste. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and in there, put a Google Doc. So I'm going to take what ChatGPT has just given me. I'm going to paste it in here. If you have played with ChatGPT at all, you know that it looks like all these asterisks and dashes and all kinds of stuff when you copy and paste from ChatGPT. I'm going to go ahead, because this is a little smaller. I'm going to go ahead and blow this up just a little bit more for y'all, okay? So that you can see. All right, so I'm going to take that out. I'm going to clean this up on here. I'm going to put interview questions as the name of the document. And let me just blow your mind here. So if you will actually take delete and then asterisk again, if it'll let me delete asterisk, it will bold what is in the asterisk, y'all. It doesn't work when you move it over to social media. If you've noticed that social media, like the content, when you put in, like if I was to take this, what's the most unusual item in your bag or on your desk right now, and put it over on Facebook, it's going to look like just regular text, and that's okay. But it takes the asterisks away if you just delete one and type one. So what's the most unusual? It says a small bottle of essential oils. It's unusual because it represents my journey towards holistic health and well-being. I use it to stay grounded and focused, especially. Okay, so I'm going to actually say this. And I'm going to use my, if it'll let me use my Chrome extension. The most unusual item on my desk right now is a pink flamingo eyeglass holder that is super unique and super cute and fun. So I don't know about y'all, but I love the voice and text type of tool because I literally I can absolutely talk faster than I can type. So anyways, again, I'm just cleaning this up. I'm going to do, I'm just bolding where there's an asterisk. If you'll just put your cursor there, delete, and then asterisk again, it will actually, bold this. All right. So if you could have dinner with any three people, living or dead, who would they be? And what's the first question you'd ask each of them? Jesus, what's the most important lesson you want humanity to learn today? Well, I know that answer. To love God and love others. I would ask him about the adventures he had after the resurrection and before his ascension, actually, is what I would ask him about. Esther, how did you find the courage to step into your role and save your people? She had nothing else to lose. I already know that one too. Marie Curry, what kept you motivated during the toughest times in your scientific research? I don't even know who Marie Curry is. Anyone? Do you know who they are or who she is? I don't know. Anyways, what's a belief or value you hold you feel isn't discussed enough in public? Surrendering God's will and understanding that obedience leads to blessings. Yeah. All right. Quirkiest habit. I have a habit of cleaning my camera on my phone before going live. After I press live. All right. Okay. So I am almost done here cleaning up the bold. Again, if you want to just clean up your ChatGPT responses and they have this asterisk next to them, just delete one and retype it, and it will take the asterisks away and bold stuff. All right. Okay. So I'm actually going to change the put rise R and S interview questions. Okay, so now we have that. So we're going to go back over to the Soul Sister Accelerator. So now that I have my interview, I want to make sure I'm on Soul Sister. Yeah, okay. So now that I have my interview, I've picked my interview style from here. This is talking about accessing the interview. This is your voice and text download. And then this is instructions on the voice in text for iPad or iPhone. So those are what's in this interview tab. The next tab are the mega prompts. And so what is so cool about Chat GPT is if you have the right prompting, it can absolutely build your brand in like record time. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to go here. The first mega prompt is the brand analysis mega prompt. The brand analyst, the brand analyst is going to take your interview questions and build a whole brand on it. So I'm going to grab this brand specialist. So this is a big mega prompt that has all kinds of goodies in it. So I'm going to just this Control A, Control C for copy. Then we're going to go back over here to Chat GPT. I'm going to Control V and paste it in my Chat GPT. And right here in the mega prompt, you're going to see what entrepreneur type. So you're going to have to fill out the entrepreneur type you decided. So on here, my interview type was for an aspiring thought leader, but I'm going to say a faith-based influencer. And then on the questionnaire, I'm going to say see attached document. And I'm going to place it right from my Google Drive. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to say R and S. No, what? There it is. All right. So I have my interview questions. I've told it what entrepreneur that I'm doing. And I'm going to go ahead and say go. And it's going to give me a markdown. This is a very large type of document. So it's going to respond in this, but don't worry, okay? Oh, I'm not sharing. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So this is where I actually took the R&S interview question. I attached it from my Google Docs. I filled in my entrepreneur type up there. And then right here, I said, see attached document. So that's the attached document. This is where ChatGPT responded to me. And it's in a very large document. Okay. So if you will go here and copy code, we are going to go back over to my branding folder. I want to make sure that we're over there. Okay. And then I'm going to do a new document. And I won't clean this one up as much as I did the other one because it's a pretty large. Well, we might. All right. So this, I need to go over here. Give me just a second, guys. I've got to change my name on here to what my last name really is. So that, all right, replace. All right. Now I'm going to go back over here and find, so Control F, this will find all of these Sowders that are not correct. And I'm going to replace all of them with the correct Sowder and replace all. Okay. Again, y'all are building this with me. I am going to Control A, that will highlight everything. I'm going to enlarge the font here so that you can kind of see it right there. And I'm going to 1.5 space it. All right. So these hashtags, this is a really cool thing. Once you figure this out, what the hashtags and the asterisks and the dashes and all those things mean in your like a document thing, you can make it look so much better. So this is going to be my title, and I'm going to just go over here and make it a title. I'm going to go here and yeah, fill it in. So I'm also going to change this to RNS. All right. and I'm going to say R and S, Celeste Sowder. Okay, so if you see the 2 hashtags here, that is a heading 2. We're going to go Control Alt 2. All right, and then these are bullet points. So you can actually go and highlight all of that, Control Shift 8, and that will actually put bullet points. And then you can just go in here and clean it up by selecting an asterisk and the dash and just pressing an asterisk, and everything looks pretty. So again, this is a heading 2, Control Alt 2. All right. I need to read this a little bit. So brand narrative. All right, let's look at the core values just real quick. So this is just taking a, this is from the interview, y'all. So I just fed ChatGPT my entrepreneur type, and I just fed it a interview that it went ahead and filled out for me, utilizing the transcripts that I have. And these are the core values that it's come up with. I'm actually going to number this instead. All right. So, okay. So these are the core values: faith and surrender, inner belief, empowering. Okay. So I'm just going to put faith, resilience, and perseverance. I'm going to put resilience here. Despite facing challenges such as ADHD and introversion, Celeste has shown remarkable resilience and perseverance. She values pushing through difficulties and remaining committed to her calling. Empowerment and advocacy. I'm going to say advocacy here. Is passionate about empowering women, particularly those who feel marginalized or struggle with mental health issues. She seeks to help them find their voice and realize their potential. They are not wrong. Authenticity and vulnerability. I'm going to leave that one. Embracing her true self and being authentic in her journey is crucial. She values vulnerability as a strength. These are really great. And community connection. I'm going to leave those. Okay, so the brand narrative. So I'm going to go ahead and say rise and shine with Celeste. Because that's the brand we are building. Celeste's journey is a testament to the power of faith, resilience, and authenticity. So I didn't grow up out here. So growing up in the middle of the West Texas cotton patch, being married to a farmer in the middle of the West Texas cotton patch, Celeste learned the value of hard work and perseverance. It wasn't really even that, y'all. Hold on. So after experiencing, so y'all are, this is what it is. Okay. So when we build a brand, this is what we're doing. So after experiencing a mental health crises in 2023, Celeste decided to go all in and pursue the calling on her life that God showed her at 7 years old. Okay, diagnosed with ADHD at nearly 41, she embraced her unique way of thinking and transformed her impulsivity into tenacity. Stepping out of her introverted comfort zone, Celeste started daily live videos on Facebook, sharing her faith and personal experiences. Her mission is to empower women, especially those struggling with mental health issues, to find their voice and realize their potential. So, yes, but let's see. And realize through her, okay, but God. Let's see, where do we put daily live devotionals? Let's do that. On Facebook, sharing your faith and personal experiences, empower women, spread the gospel. and help those struggling with mental health issues um, to find their voice and realize their potential, to be reconnected, to be reconnected with their faith and I don't even know. All right. So through her authentic storytelling. Okay. So we'll leave it at that. Unique value proposition. So if you are just now like new to the branding, you want to have a unique value proposition with everything that you do. And you have it. Okay. I think that we convince ourselves we don't have it, but we do. All right. So, and it's really great to have the AI or the prompt to tell us what it is, and we can always tweak it. Right. So, she combines her personal experiences with ADHD, her deep faith, and her journey from introversion to public speaking to offer a unique and authentic perspective. Her ability to connect with and inspire women facing similar struggles sets her apart as a genuine advocate for mental health and faith. Mental health, authenticity, and faith. All right. Okay. Here's the vision statement. Again, I didn't do this. This is AI. So I'm just going through and cleaning it up as we go through to create a world where women, especially those facing mental health challenges, feel empowered, connected, and inspired to embrace their true selves and fulfill their God-given potential. We'll leave it. All right. Through authentic storytelling, faith-based guidance, and community building on social media, I aim to empower women to find their voice, overcome their challenges, and live a life of purpose and resilience. To find their voice, to come out of agreement. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Come out of agreement with shame. Start seeking God in everything and live a life of purpose and resilience. All right, that's good. Celeste's brand tone is warm, authentic, and encouraging, compassionate, faith-driven, and inspirational. So again, I didn't come up with any of these. This is just the AI. And that's the really great thing is that we don't have to overthink it. We can just go through here and like clean it up. So these are the recommended niches. So we've got faith and mental health advocacy, empowerment for introverted women. This is a no. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. That is not what we're doing. ADHD awareness and management. That is a no. Also, faith-based personal development. Yes. Rule life and faith. No. Okay. So it's going to be these two. Yes, I will be talking about my ADHD. It's hard not to, but I will not be making a whole niche about that. That is not what the Rise and Shine with Celeste is about. So this is my personal brand strategy for R and S with Celeste. Okay. So to build Celeste's personal brand on social media. So this is where the AI has taken what it received from the interview and expounded on it and helped kind of come up with a social media branding. So Celeste's primary audience includes women over 35, particularly those who are introverted, dealing with ADHD, or seeking faith-based empowerment. We're just going to go here, faith-based community. No, we're going to say faith-based authenticity, vulnerability, and community with others that need real and not fake, I guess. All right, tailoring content to address their specific need and challenges will create a strong connection. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, personal stories and testimonies, educational content. I'm going to go ahead and number that. We're going to go and clean this up. I might have to go in and tweak this, but for time's sake, I just want to show y'all like the power of AI. So we are almost honestly to the point where I can take this and go and make some bulk content for like if we wanted to do reels or do like short form videos that you can just take and schedule. I am going to show you how to do that. So I don't know personal branding tips for over 35. I don't know. We'll leave that for right now. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. All right. So I'm just bulleting these, like I'm doing a bullet point here. I am taking and just cleaning this up just a little bit. Okay. And then the potential challenges to overcoming that, balance personal and professional life, and overcoming introversion. I'm not exactly sure where it picked up introversion, except that I don't know. I don't know, but it'll be all right. So again, if you are just seeing this, we're just building out a brand and I am just cleaning it up a little bit. Okay, so now I have my brand specialist. I am going to go over here and I'm going to find all of these hashtags and I am going to replace it with nothing. Oh, whoops, I just replaced it. I'm going to undo that. We are going to undo that and go here, replace all. And then I want to go and just replace the one. All right. Okay. So everything's cleaned up. We have that for Rise and Shine. Now I am going to go over here back to the Soul Sister Accelerator. So I have done the first mega prompt, which was the brand specialist. Now we're going to, so I've shown you how to move the output from ChatGPT into the Google Doc. Now we're going to go to Social Media Manager prompt, and I'm going to open that up. And it will open up to make a copy of this. And you are going to just, this is Control A, Control C, and we're going to go take it back over to ChatGPT. And I'm going to go ahead and start a new chat. And I'm going to paste. So Control V, I pasted that big mega prompt in here. So we have the brand and now, or like the brand specialist. So I'm going to, right here, I'm putting C attached document because I'm going to attach it from my Google Drive. My entrepreneur type is faith-based entrepreneur. Okay. And then the interview responses are C attached document. And over here, if you'll go to the little paperclip, you say add from Google Drive. And I'm going to go over here to branding. And I have these two things. So I clicked on one and then I held down the shift and I clicked on the other and it highlights both. So I'm going to select both. I'm putting it on this mega prompt. I wait for it to load and then I say go. And it's now going to take and do a content strategy for a faith-based entrepreneur. Okay. Taking what I've given it. Again, I started this live like 40 minutes ago And now we have, not only do we have the interview done, we have the branding done. It's got a brand voice, a brand tone. It's got a core value, or it has core values and all these things. And now we've got a content strategy. So it has taken, and this is another large output. So we're going to say copy code here on ChatGPT. I'm going to go back to branding. And I'm going to say new Google Doc. And we're going to paste. So I said Control V and it pasted all of that. And now I want to Control A. So I'm going to expand this so you can see it a little bit better. And this is what that mega prompt will do. So it gets really, really specific the more that you give it. Okay. So now we have a content strategy for, I'm going to say R and S Celeste. So this is my rise and shine. Sorry, I didn't bring y'all over here. I think you're over here now. So I've expanded all of this. All right. So now I am going to just clean this up a little bit. And we're going to clean this up. So I just want to look at this one right here, this Facebook. On this content strategy, it actually shows you 3 different platforms. All right. So the chosen niche that it's chose for me is faith and mental health advocacy, which is great because that's what I talk about a lot. So platform 1 is Facebook. So why this platform? And this says Facebook is an ideal platform because it offers diverse content formats and strong community building tools. It allows for deep engagement through live videos, groups, long form posts, which align well with Celeste's focus on authenticity, faith, and mental health advocacy. So, and then it even gives you like content strategy with the content themes even, which is really cool. No, we don't want to do that. All right. So the content themes, daily devotionals, faith reflections, personal stories, empowerment, resilience tips, posting frequency daily. And then it's got like formats, engagement tactics, and growth strategies. All right. So the next platform, I'm just flying through here, just giving y'all an idea, is Instagram. And the content themes are inspirational quotes and scripture, behind the scenes of daily life, mental health tips and encouragement. And it talks about stories and reels. So this is what I want to focus on tonight. I'm going to show you how to take what we've done and get some content really quickly. Again, I've done this in less than 45 minutes. And then it goes on again, engagement tactics, growth strategies. And then the last one is YouTube. So you can actually take and like repurpose a lot of this stuff. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to go back over to this. All right. So I am building a brand, remember, and I want to make sure that y'all can see me. Okay. So I'm in the Soul Sister Accelerator. Again, this is the classroom. This is where all the prompts are and the interviews. So you go from interview to your brand specialist prompt to your social media manager prompt. And now we want to talk about the ideal client follower prompt. I probably won't do that tonight just because this is a really hefty prompt, because it not only goes into the psychographics of your FBI, like from an FBI profiler standpoint, where it will look into the actual personality and fears and all kinds of stuff. All right. Of your FBI, or of your ideal client, ideal follower. And then you have additional prompts. You go into your, like, the 10 biggest fears. You go into, like, give me a diary prompt of this ideal client. This is a really big deal right here, y'all. This gives you so much insight into who's listening or who should be listening. Okay. And then the last part of this is your 3 days of content prompt. Okay. So now I am going to go over here to ChatGPT. Instead of going all, you know what? I do want to show y'all. I want to show y'all the FBI, at least the FBI prompt. Okay. I want to show you because it really is that cool. All right. So this is another mega prompt. We're just going to go here, and if it'll let me highlight everything. All right. So I'm highlighting everything. So Control C for copy. And then we're going to go over here to ChatGPT. And I'm going to go ahead and just use the same chat. I have now pasted that. So this is what the prompt says. You're an expert profiler with 3 decades of experience in the FBI's profiling division. Your task is to apply your observational skills and psychological insight to create a detailed target audience profile for an entrepreneur. And I'm going to say Celeste Sowder. Your client has provided 3 pieces of evidence for you. So I'm going to say, see attached document for the interview. Content strategy, again, see attached document. And the brand analysis, see attached document. And I'm going to go ahead and add from Google Drive. Oh, it's blocked. Okay. I don't know why, but that's okay. So I'm going to escape that. I'm going to take y'all back over here to the Soul Sister Accelerator, and I'm going to open a new ChatGPT. These are just things that happen. Okay. All right. So I think we are back in ChatGPT. I'm going to go ahead and put that prompt in there again. Up here for name, again, it's mine. If you're building yours, that then you would put that there. I am going to go ahead and say rise and shine with Celeste. Delete. Okay. And the interview, I'm going to say see attached document. See attached document. And do y'all know what the really cool thing is about this? Is that all of this stuff that I have taken less than an hour to like gather, and AI's really helped me know more just about where I need to focus, how to have a really niched down social media presence, things like that. I get to take all of this documentation that ChatGPT AI is helping me with, and I am going to build a whole AI specialist for just this social media presence, this business, this whatever it is that you're building. I get to take all of this and I get to build a whole assistant with it now. So now we are just looking at the demographics and the psychographics of my ideal client, ideal follower. Again, we're on the Rise and Shine with Celeste, so it would be a follower. And this prompt is telling ChatGPT that it's an expert profiler with 3 decades of experience in the FBI's profiling division. And its task is to apply your observational skills and psychological insight to create a detailed target audience profile for an entrepreneur, which is me, right? And so we've done this in less than an hour. Now we have an interview, content strategy, brand analysis. Now we have an ideal follower profile also. So it goes into demographics. It tells you the gender, like how much education she has, Occupation, mix of homemakers, professionals in various fields, and small business owners. Income level. It goes into the psychographics, the values, the beliefs, the lifestyle, the personality traits, right? Fears and anxiety, aspirations and goals, past experiences, alignment with the thought leader. And then it even goes into a day in their life. And this is one prompt. And y'all, this is things where you have answered an interview. AI has taken that and built this whole thing out. All right. And as we build it out, we collect all the input that it's giving us. We make sure that it aligns with us, right? And we build out an AI like brand specialist where you can actually take and build it out to the point where you go and talk to it for content. And you don't have to do this over and over again. You don't have to say, see attached document. It's already attached to the specialized bot. It's a really cool experience. All right. So here again is the psychological profile. So we're going to say ideal follower profile for R and S with Celeste. Okay. And I'm going to go over here. There we go. It's filled it in. Again, this is just the one prompt for the ideal follower prompt. But after you do that, there's a whole other list of, I want to say 6 to 7 different prompts. You stay on your ideal follower. This was where I had the most breakthrough when I started utilizing AI, was that it gave me such great insight into who I was talking to that I started talking to her. But up to that point, I didn't exactly know who I was talking to. And with my ADHD, I had such a hard time forming that thought, right? So anyways, okay. Hi, y'all. Hello. Yes, this will be recorded. Sorry, I'm just seeing the comments. Hi, Debbie. Hello, Kathy. All right. So which one am I at? I'm on ChatGPT. So, all right. The marketing insights are great. This is awesome. It even has a place for targeted ads. I don't know if I do targeted ads for Rise and Shine, but who knows? So we've got that. Okay. So now I have all of these things. I want to now go over here and I am going to show y'all if I can. I don't know if it's going to let me. Okay, I'm going to put y'all back over at the Soul Sister Accelerator. I got to open up my ChatGPT one more time. But I want to show you how we can take this, all this information, okay, and so I do have a ChatGPT pulled up. I do want to show you how we're going to take all this information and build out a bot. Now, this I have not put in the Soul Sister Accelerator yet, but we are going to go ahead and download. I'm downloading all of these documents as a PDF that we have gathered. So I've got my ideal client. I have my content strategy. I have my brand strategist, and I have my interview, all for this one social media. So now I'm going to go over to ChatGPT. And if you'll notice, I have the sidebar open now. And if you click on Explore GPTs, you can go over here. You have to have the paid version to do this. We are just an hour into this. We've pretty much got our brand built. I am going over here to, actually, I'm going to start in configure, and I'm going to upload my files from this. Okay. So I've uploaded my files, the RNS, the interview questions, the ideal follower, brand identity, and the RNS. Ideal content, brand identity, and the interview. All right. So now I'm going to go over, and instead of configuring it myself, I'm going to tell it to create it. So you are a custom bot for Rise and Shine with Celeste. Let's see what it has for us, okay? So it's updating the GPT. It's going to start building itself out. So we're going to call, it says Celeste Assistant. No, Rise and Shine Assistant. We'll just call it that. Okay. So now I have this whole AI assistant. It's been trained on the voice. It's been trained on all the things. And it's asking what should be emphasized or avoided in the assistant's responses. Please make suggestions. This is how easy it is. You don't have to have all the answers. It will go in and fill it out for you, given the knowledge that you've given it. Okay. So it's it says emphasize warmth and friendliness, detailed, accurate information, engagement, timely updates and schedules. Perfect. Avoid overly technical or complex language, negative or critical comments. All right. Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds great. Yes. Okay. So I'm building out this whole assistant. And we are just an hour into this. All right. So how would you like the assistant to talk? For example, should it be casual tone, formal language, or mix? Casual. Okay. So would you like to try it out? Yes. I'm going to say, so what I'm really wanting to see, especially like to play around with it tonight, is I want to see it give me real ideas. Okay. So please suggest 3 Instagram reel ideas with inspirational quotes, suggestion of B-roll. It's a big deal, y'all. And a call to action at the end, and a call to action. So we're just going to see what it does. So we're just playing around with the bot, but it's been basically, told exactly what the brand is. And then, yeah. And then it's telling us like, okay, well, here are some ideas. All right. So the first idea is your hardest times often lead to greatest moments of your life. Keep the faith. It will all be worth it in the end. That's good. I love this quote by Brene. Authenticity is a daily practice of letting go of who we think we're supposed to be and embracing who we are. It's got B-roll suggestions. So if you're just like understanding, if you don't understand social media completely, B-roll is just footage of you doing whatever you're doing, and it's not necessarily me talking to you right there, right? So clips of Celeste in a cozy, relaxed setting. So those are the B-roll suggestions. And then it's even got a call to action, tag a friend who inspires you to be your authentic self. And then the third one is faith does not eliminate questions, but faith knows where to take them. That's really good. All right. So this is the really cool thing about all of this. So I want to actually, this is what I'm going to say. I love these. All right. I like to be encouraging to my bots, y'all. I love these. Please put this response in a table format. Again, we are 1 hour into this. We started with nothing and we have a whole brand and an AI assistant that is already telling us or helping us come up with content for this one brand. Okay. So I want to tell you, I want to take you even further into showing you the power of utilizing this. All right. So, first and foremost, I am going to, because this is just, I'm just practicing here, but I don't want to lose this. So, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to like just copy this. So, I've highlighted it, Control C, and I'm going to go over to my branding folder on my Google Drive, and I'm going to tell it a new Google Sheet. And I will show y'all what to do with this in just a minute if you'll stick with me, okay? So I've just taken that, I've put it in my Google Sheet. I'm not going to do a lot with it. I'm just yeah. We are just spreading it out a little bit. It's all still highlighted. I want text wrapping so that it looks like good stuff. Okay. So now I'm going to go over here back to ChatGPT. I'm going to go ahead and tell it to create because it's good enough. All right. So create. And I want only me because it is for my brand. So we are saving it. If it will let me. I've got a lot of tabs open. So, all right. Oh, I didn't get a picture. That's fine. We'll get a picture for that in a minute. Let me go back over here to edit GPT and get a picture. I need a profile picture, please. And this is how quick and easy, like, it's going to come. No. For this bot. It told me the prompt, and I was like, no, dude, I need it for my what? It looks like there's an issue generating. Okay, that's fine. All right, so if you have an issue with generating a profile, you can go into the configure, and I'm going to upload just a quick, I want to upload a quick Rise and Shine with Celeste. All right, so I'm going to update that. Okay, so now that we have our bot and our bot, View GPT, our bot has now given us these really great output on real ideas. Okay, now we're going to go and put this into practice. So I am going to close out some of my tabs because I don't want my computer to get super slow. If you're popping on, please say hello. I would love to say hi. So I'm just closing these out. And now I want to take y'all over to Canva because why not? Right? So we're going to absolutely use what we've built in an hour. So we've not only gone from basically, I think I have a brand with Rise and Shine with Celeste to now I have a brand with Rise and Shine to Celeste, or with Celeste, I have a brand, like I have all the branding stuff. I have the content strategy. I have the social media manager, like all of that. And now I have my own assistant that has now given me 3 ideas, right? 3 ideas for, yes, for reels. So now I'm going to go over to Canva and I'm going to say over here, I'm just going to say Instagram reels, reel, with, let's just say Instagram reel. Okay. And I am going to just pick I don't know. Let's go with women. Okay. Maybe like women with friends. I don't know. Okay, so I like that one. We'll just use that. We'll just go customize this template. Okay, so now we are in Canva. Okay. And I actually, for the way that I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to, I'm going to keep this 7.8 second one to give us a little bit of time. All right. We're going to do that. I think. I actually, let's see if we can we make this longer to 4 seconds? Let's see. I really don't want I'm going to go ahead and delete this music because I don't want it to kick me off of Facebook. So, I am, all right. I just want to see if we can, what in the world is going on? We're going to delete this page. We're going to delete this page. We're going to delete this page and that page. Okay. And I think, yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and delete this page too. We're going to keep it one page. We can always go back and change it. So on the text, we're going to go, we need 3 types. No, we need 2. So we're going to go here and I'm going to blow this up just a little bit. Like I need to give y'all, let y'all see a little bit. And I'm going to put quote. Okay. I'm going to put quote on that. I'm going to say quote. All right. So we've got a quote. And then I'm going to go Control C, Control V, maybe if it lets me. Control C. There we go. Now it's copied and pasted. And I'm going to say CTA. So this is a call to action. All right. So on the quote, I'll just show y'all. All right. So over here, this is a really cool thing about Canva is that they have this thing called bulk create. Okay. So I'm going to click on the bulk create and I'm going to say enter data manually. And I'm going to go over here to what ChatGPT gave me for these 3 reels when we were playing around with the AI assistant. And this is where I'm going to paste them. So there's the quote. Whoops. I need the quote actually. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. Clear table. All right. So we want the quote there. And there we go. All right. And then we want to add. Done. Okay. And then give me just a second, guys. I'm actually going to have to go over here and try something. So, okay. We're going, y'all get to just like do this. I hope somebody gets something out of this, honestly. These are the kind of things that I love to watch, but I know not everybody wants to just sit and watch somebody play around on the computer, but you know, I'm not for everybody and that's okay. All right, so I am back in the table again. I have cleared it again. Now I've taken and I am putting the actual text, if it will let me. Add text. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, give me just a second. Dang it. Oh, let me go over here and just do it here. So because I had on the video put a CTA instead of call to action, I had to change the wording. So I'm going to go over here, quote CTA and copy that. And now I'm going over to here and I'm going to paste it. Okay, now we have our Canva bulk create. We're going to create 3 videos. Okay. Now, I don't know what that did. Okay. So now I'm going to click on quote and these 3 dots, and I'm going to say connect data, and I'm going to say quote. Okay. And then on the CTA, I'm going to say connect data and the CTA. And now I'm going to say continue, generate 3 designs. And now we are on our bulk. Okay. And what you can do is for one thing, now you have 3 videos with quotes, and you even have call to actions. And you might not want to keep the call to action, and that's okay. But this is how you bulk create. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. There it is. Okay. This is how you bulk create with ChatGPT and Canva. Okay. So now we've got 3 videos in like no time at all. And I probably won't keep the call to action unless we change the timing of it, in which we can. All right. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to change the timing. Hold on. Let me get this closer to y'all. All right. So I'm going to change the timing if it'll let me show timing. And I'm going to change that by dragging it and making it like 2.4 seconds. Share this with someone who needs a reminder. For one thing, I want the quotes off of here. Share this with someone who needs a reminder to keep pushing forward. Comment below. Comment how you stay motivated during tough times. All right. So, I mean, that's great and all, but I'd actually probably put that, I'm not sure. I'd probably put that as a caption or something like that. And I can use that. I can also change the font really easily. So I'm going to change that into just a regular font. Okay. And then also make it bigger because, I mean, obviously this is a mobile video. And on Canva, it's really cool too because they have these effects and you can go ahead and just put a background and change the color. And this can be all branded colors, right? Like if you want it to a hot pink, or if you like a purple or a lavender, there's all kinds of different branding. You can even stick with the same font all the time. So for like the Soul Sister project, these are the fonts I use. You can do, Happy Girl, or I don't like Happy Girl, Canvas Sans. I really like Typewriter, things like that. All right. So that's a little bit of that. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to change the, no, I think I'm going to actually change and keep that there. Pop-ins. Okay, blow it up. Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. So this, I'm going to shrink down, and this I want to bring forward. So I really love this. So I'm going to take this and actually change out the video. And I want to do something like joyful. Let's see if it'll let me. I don't know what just happened. Why is it doing that? Okay, so we're going to go joyful. Oh my gosh. There we go. Joyful woman. Let's see. Let's go over here. I'm just going to change it out. Okay. And for her, and then I'm going to go over here to effects. Again, I'm going to put a background. And you can change the transparency of the background. All right. And I'm going to change the color of the background to maybe yellow. No. Well, maybe. And then we can change the color of the font to something else. I don't know, something like that. I'm going to change the background. There we go. And there we go. All right. So now I have a video. I am going to put this as less than 10 seconds since it's just a quote. This can be a great story also. I know it doesn't look great, but anyways, you can stay on brand. The effects, you can also, instead of doing the background, you can do none there. Oh, okay. None here. And you can, with Canva, like it's so easy to change stuff out. So this is just a regular like square that I'm making big enough to be a text box. And I'm going to put it in the background so that I can see my text and get my text there. Okay. So, and then if I still want to make this a little more transparent, I can go over here to transparency and change the transparency. Okay. Of that. And I can even go over here and lift the or shadow the font. So anyways, I hope that helps. My thing just quit. Okay. All right. Well, I think that that's it. I think we're done for today. All right. So stop screen. Anyways, I hope somebody got something out of this. Hello. Love that you're pursuing your passions, praying for you as you step out. Amen. Thank you. Okay. So I just built a brand in less than an hour and put together at least 3 pieces of content with the branding that AI did for me. It is absolutely possible to pursue your passions, just like Carrie said, pursue your passions and stay sane and not on social media all the time. You can have 4 different things and be able to pursue all those things now. And so anyways, I want to encourage y'all, if you haven't checked it out yet, go and check out the Soul Sister Accelerator on the school platform. If you have any questions, please reach out and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.